What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Kicks Talk. It's your boy Rod. Let's talk kicks. Today we have a sneaker I've been waiting for the past 10 years, and that is the Air Jordan 12 Playoff. Now, the Air Jordan 12 Retro back in 2012, that's when I first really got into sneakers, and I was unable to get my hands on these. So when I first seen they was coming out, I was pretty excited about it. Then they got pushed back. Then they got pushed back again. So finally being able to have my hands on these sneakers, I could finally check them off my list. The Playoff 12 was originally released back in 1997. So this year actually makes the 25th anniversary of the Playoff 12. And it had a few key moments in Michael Jordan's finals run that season. He hit the game-winning shot game 1 in the Playoff 12s. And he also went for 39 in the championship clinching game, rocking the Air Jordan 12 playoffs. Now, speaking of history of the Air Jordan 12, I do have a little history myself. Like I said, they released 2012. I was unable to get my hands on them, but I did have a homeboy who was already into collecting Jordans, and he was able to get a pair of the Playoff 12s in my size. So I told him, the following year, the Taxi 12s came out. I helped him get his hands on those. So I'm like, hey, when you're ready to sell those playoffs, let me know. I got to be the first person you call. Some time go by, and he ended up selling the Playoff 12s. But I wasn't the first person he called. So I've been holding out against him for 10 years. I could finally let that go because I got my hands on a pair of them. But he's still not off the hook because another pair of retros released that year that I was unable to get. He got them, didn't sell me those either. Those are the cool gray Air Jordan 9. So Jordan Brand, it's time to release those again too. But back to this iconic sneaker. The Air Jordan 12 Playoff features nice tumble leather upper. On the tongue, you have the red Jumpman. You have the word 2 spelled out with the 3 at the bottom for 23, Michael Jordan's number. On the heel of the sneaker, you have that tab that reads, quality inspired by the greatest player ever, which is arguably still a true statement. You have the red Jumpman at the top of that tab. This year's release is the closest we've gotten to the OG pair, so you might notice a few differences in these from the 2012 pair. I believe they had a red Jumpman on the back, and the 23 was in black instead of red. Now, there is a couple other iconic colorways in the Air Jordan 12, and the Taxis being one of them. And we got the Taxi lookalike last year, which is the Royalty 12. I swapped out the black laces with white to give them a more Taxi look, and they don't look bad with those white laces. The Royalties have those gold hits on the bottom and the eyelids, and the Playoffs have like a gray or silver with the bronze eyelids on these. So since we got these, I don't see the Taxis coming out anytime soon, but you never know with the Jordan Brand. Now, there is one other colorway we've been waiting for quite some time. That is the Air Jordan 12 Cherries. As you can see, mine are beat to the ground. This is one of my favorite colorways in this silhouette. I think it's time we got the re-retro of the Cherry 12s. Now, I do know the GOAT is turning 60 next year, so I wouldn't be surprised if these released then. Let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about the Playoff 12. This is one of those sneakers I just feel like when you think Jordans, you have to have a Playoff 12 in your collection. As we all know, Michael Jordan did branch away from Nike and start his own line, the Jordan Brand line. And the Air Jordan 12 is the first official sneaker of the Jordan Brand line. That just adds to the list on why the Air Jordan 12 is such an iconic shoe. Now, when it comes to resale for this sneaker, I heard there are a lot of pairs out there, so I don't think the resale price will be really high right away, but over time, I believe the resale will go up for these. This is one of those classic Air Jordans that you just have to have. If you're a collector, if you're rocking them, you can't go wrong with the Air Jordan 12 Playoff. But that is my review on the Air Jordan 12 Playoff. Do me a favor by liking this video, subscribing to the YouTube channel, and following me on my social medias in the links below. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, peace. I look my brother in his eyes, I seen the pain.